So what is Gem Genève? The first edition of Gem Genève was held in Palexpo mid-May, a fair that aims to become to jewelry what Baselworld is to watches. But in the weeks that followed the closing of the show, and despite the extensive press coverage that has been done before and after, many people from the brands, the press, buyers, or even final customers still wondered and therefore asked us what was Gem Genève all about. Who attended? What was the atmosphere like? Was there anything interesting in particular? Well, those were the questions that were quickly forthcoming. FYI, Gem Genève lasted 4 days with 147 exhibitors and 4,300 attendees. Quite a number for a first edition, considering that it happened in the middle of the Cannes Festival and during a holiday weekend. Gem Genève was about discovering a part of the jewelry industry that is rarely put under the spotlight, nor accessible to what we consider the regular people. For starters, you could stumble upon the designers' showcases, curated by journalist and historian Vivienne Becker, who carefully selected each of the 12 designers for a specific reason. From Gaspita to Nadia Morgan-Teller, or even the young Emmanuel Tarpin, who just turned 25 and sold his first pair of earrings during the last New York Christie's auction in November, just 6 months after founding his eponymous brand. The American designer Robert Prokop, who normally never attends shows, unveiled his style jewelry collection, a collaboration between his longtime friend and actress Angelina Jolie, in which 100% of the profits serve for their charity in order to build schools and provide education for children in areas of devastating conflicts. Also, walking the aisles of the fair, you could admire the showcases of stone dealers filled with sparkling stones. From rough diamond specialists to fancy vivid diamonds, spinel experts, Tahitian pearls, Colombian emeralds, or simple diamond dealers, buyers, brands, or even final customers were able to spoil their eyes and sometimes their wallets with exquisite and unique gems. Last but not least, antique jewelry dealers were amongst the biggest players of the show, considering that Gem Genève was born thanks to Thomas Farber and Roni Tota, two world-renowned jewelry experts. We could spot from one booth to another a vintage Belperron necklace or even a Cartier brooch from the 1930s, but also antique pieces from specific eras, Art Deco, Art Nouveau, or even Victorian eras. A vintage Bulgari serpentine could be found next to a Cleef and Arpels zip necklace, a jar ring, or even a bracelet signed by René Boivin. It was really a genuine playground for jewelry enthusiasts. On an education level, short conferences were actually held in a variety of jewelry topics for those who wish to learn a little more about what this whole industry is about and actually has evolved over time. One thing we rarely see in trade shows are people like you and I guess mostly you, attending the show without feeling like an actual outsider. Each person could easily get into a booth, ask questions, take a piece out of the showcases to try it on, or just learn something about it. Because at the end of the day, what truly is missing is knowledge, and knowledge about jewelry.